Hi, and thanks for watching. In this video I will show the arithmetic mean of the first n terms of a strictly monotone increasing sequence is also a strictly monotonic increasing sequence. And for the purposes of this proof, we will just write proof. And what we're going to do is consider the difference of the n plus 1th and nth term of the Bn sequence. So b n plus 1 minus bn. And from this definition up above, we'll just write a1 plus a2 plus dot 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 and then an plus 1 all divided by n plus 1. N plus 1. And this is subtracted from a1 plus a2 plus dot 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 plus an divided by n. And cross multiplying, we get n times a1 plus a2 plus dot 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 plus an plus 1 minus n plus 1 times a1 plus a2 plus up to an, and now all divided by n times n plus 1. We can see quite a few terms are going to cancel here, so if I take this n and a1, a2, n times a1 and n times a2, they're going to cancel with this n times a1 and n times a2, and so on and so forth, all the way up until we get to the nth term. What this basically means is after we cancel a whole load of terms, we get n times n plus 1, and then we're just left with a1 plus a2 plus dot 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 plus an, and this is divided by n times n plus 1. Now, we know that the an's are strictly monotone increasing, and in maths we mean an plus 1 is greater than an. This is true for every n, and more specifically it means an plus 1 is bigger than all of the smaller terms here. So if I take an plus 1 plus another, and so on. So we have the same amount of terms. That will be greater than a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus dot 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 plus an. And this is actually equal to n times n plus 1. So let's see what we have. N times n plus 1 minus a1 plus a2 plus dot 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 plus an is greater than 0. And in fact, if we divide that by n times n plus 1, we actually get bn. Bn plus 1 minus bn, as we can see here. And now what we know is bn plus 1 minus bn is greater than 0, and that implies bn plus 1 is greater than bn, and this is true for every element in our sequence.